I've told this story, written it down a few times. I've tried to get the details right. But today was better. Today, standing on that same spot, even though it wasn't night time, and even though some 30 odd years have passed, it cracked something open. The daytime view wasn't the same, yet being on the spot was enough. The memories came flooding back. Anyway, this is the definitive version of what happened to me on that March in 1992.
Hi all, hope you're well. At present I'm sitting on Eston Hills in Middlesbrough, Cleveland in the UK. And in 1992, in the March of that year, me and two of my friends decided to come here on a camping holiday. We'd planned it out quite meticulously and knew we'd be arriving late into Middlesbrough, which is right over there in that direction. We arrived here just after midnight, and we were really looking forward to getting out into the countryside and exploring the moors and the hills, because obviously we lived in the city. We did have plenty of countryside, but nothing of the scale or the majesty of this area. So we arrived at the coach station at around 11:30, came outside, got into a taxi, and before 12 o'clock we were coming up this area of Eston Hills, following the path from down there by the road, up there, along here, around and around the back of that ridge and up onto here. We were young fit men, and we'd made our way to the top at 12:05, and then we took a walk and then walked onto what they call Eston Moor. So that's the path we came up, and we came up over here, and we walked along here, coming along to here. There were no trees back then, and we had a big view of Starfield. The moon was around about half phase, and we were observing the sky, just looking at the stars, and thinking, wow, fantastic. Because even though we lived on the edge of Essex, the Starfield wasn't that great when you looked up here at the night time due to light pollution. Here there's light pollution, but you still get a really good look when you look in that direction at the stars. It was then we noticed an extremely bright star, and I pointed at it and pointed out, and look at how bright that star is, you know. And the next thing I know, it was bigger than a house and that quick, and it was heading straight for us. My friends shot off in different directions. One went that way, one went that way, and before I could even because I'm just looked to see what was going on, why they're running, and then I thought, oh, it's going to hit me, you know, it's a meteorite or something, because time seems to slow down when you're in danger. And I just remember diving onto the floor, and approximately I would have dove onto the floor just around about here. So I dive onto the floor, and I was laying there and I had all these thoughts going through me. Fear being the main one, just about to die, be scorched to death. But obviously that didn't happen, thankfully. And the next thing I know, I've got my eyes closed, preparing for this impact. And the next thing I'm just bathed in white light. And I thought, am I in heaven? Death ain't so bad, I didn't feel a thing. But the truth of it was that as I opened my eyes, I turned around and there was just, as far as I could see here, I couldn't see out from under it because the light was so intense. It was whitey blue light and very faint blueness in the white. And I looked up, and it was about this far above my head. And I'm just like laying down on the floor looking up, thinking, wow, what the hell is that? You know? And I noticed it was like there was like iridescent colours. It was all digitised, like oil and water moving. And I've reached up to touch it like that. And as I did, it just went, shot off into the sky as fast as it had come, and then poof, and gone. Just disappeared. It didn't make any sound. It had no sound. It was there. It was absolutely silent. So after a few seconds, my heart's pounding. I literally hear the blood in my ears. Absolutely, what the hell was that? You know. And I've stood up, and I'm calling my friends, and they'll say, Alan, John. That's not their names, by the way, but I'm just keeping their names private because I haven't got their permission to speak about them. And one stood up, and then the other one stood up, and we all grouped together, and everyone's going, like, what the hell was that? And we're going to have to go home. Let's go home. And there was a bit of panic going on, and I tried to be brave. You know, I tried to say, look, you know, we're here, we're alive. We come for the week. We can't get back for a week. We ain't got no more money, so we may as well just stay. And we're all alright, and no one's been hurt. And we said, okay then. After a little bit of debate, we started setting our tent up just over in that direction. And it was while we were putting the tent up, I happened to catch sight of my wristwatch. And bear in mind, I said we got out here at 12:05. It was now almost 4:30 AM. We had a missing time. So, yeah, that basically is the story of what happened that year. And I'll never forget it. Every time I walk out in the wilds on my own, I wonder whether I'm going to get visited again. Sometimes I have been. But I still don't know what happened in that missing time. One of my friends does, but they won't speak about it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I look forward to bringing you more. But for now, that's it. Have a fantastic time wherever you're doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe hit the bell icon if you want to hear more. And I shall catch you on the other side. Take care.